Hello, everyone. It's William here from Allegory Gallery, and I'm actually here at Allegory Gallery today. Um, so I'm a little worn out. We have had our first day of our rock and mineral vault sale here in Johnstown, and we had a really nice turnout. Thank you all for supporting small business. We know that there are things going on, and there are reasons why some people were not out today, and we appreciate that as well. But for those of you who did come out, we're very thankful. I don't know, unfortunately, if I'm going to see comments here because our StreamYard service hasn't been showing me comments. So if you're commenting and you're out there, I'm sorry, I can't see comments right now, so this is going to make for an odd live. But I am worn out. I'm still at the store. It's just about 7:30. Normally I'm home. I've been home for about an hour already on a normal day. So what I figure I'm going to do, we had a lot of people asking if we would show some of the rocks and minerals that we have and offer them on the live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you some of the rocks and minerals. And if you would like to claim anything, what I'm going to say is to just send us an email like we always do, info@allegorygallery.com. I don't know if I can I'm going portrait because it's easier to hold my phone because I don't have a phone stand right up here. Let me see if I can, what I can do here. I should have set this up a little bit earlier. Um, um, let's see here. Let's edit this little ticker tape. To purchase items in this video, uh, send us an email with the quantity and description. Sorry. Oh, let me actually put the email in there. That helps. I don't have my normal banners. When I put on my normal banners, they make the screen do what they did to Andrew the other day. um, so here we go. You can see we don't normally go portrait mode because most of our people don't like the portrait mode, but it's easier to hold the phone this way. So I am going to do this. We're going to save this. And does that work? Can you see that? To purchase the items from this video, send us an email with the quantity, the price, and the description that you see on the boxes that we're going to have here to info@allegorygallery.com. And let me make sure I actually spelled our email right. info@allegorygallery. Gallery. Yeah. It's been a long day, y'all. And again, sorry if you're commenting. I can't see comments, unfortunately. I wish I could do something about that, but I can't. Or maybe I can. No, I can't. My iPad is not charged. Anyway, so anyway, I can't see any comments. So be nice. um, and so I'm going to show you some of the things that we have. If you'd like to purchase from the video, just send us an email there. I hope you've all been great. Like I said, I wish I could interact with you all more like we normally do, but I'm not seeing any comments come up. So that could mean nobody's watching, but that probably means I'm just not seeing comments through StreamYard. So instead of doing our normal chat that we can normally do, I'm just going to get straight to the video showing you things. And yeah, if you have any questions, email us. That's the best way. I'm going to, if anybody emails for anything tonight, I will pull it tomorrow when I'm back in the store. I'm not going to pull it tonight. So if you do have questions about something, what I will say is that if you do choose something and you want to take a screenshot from the video and like mark it up so you can say, I want this particular stone, you can do that. But also know that it may not be possible depending on if we're busy. If I don't get to all the emails tomorrow, things might sell throughout the day. That's a possibility. I will try and get up here early enough to pull orders before all that happens. That's the goal. But just know that if you can also just say, I want one of these and I'll pick one. I'll pick a nice one for you. All right. So let me go ahead. I'm going to flip this camera on. I know this is not the best way or easiest way to do this, but I know people on the live had asked if we're ever going to show these. And I think it actually might be the best or easiest way for us. Choosing a particular stone, just know we'll pick you a good one. And that's pretty much how it happens anyway, right? You buy this stuff online, they pick it in the warehouse. You don't always get the one that's in the picture. So that's what we'll do. But if you do want to mark something up, if you have this yearning desire for a particular stone, you can do that. And I will do my best to get it for you. Other than that, again, sorry, I can't see comments. So hopefully everybody's being nice out there. Don't be mean. All right. There's enough of that in the world. Let me go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera, maybe if I can remember how. And we're going to go back ultra wide. Is that the good one? Back triple. This is the better one probably for this stuff. Okay. So starting out here, we have fern fossils. These are from the Pennsylvanian age, and these are actually from Johnstown here, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. If you're watching this live and you want to come in and check these out for yourself, that is also a great thing to do. We'll be here tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right. These are $15 each. Fern fossils from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Moving on. I'm going to do this pretty quick because we got a lot. This is malachite. Malachite specimens. These are pretty big ones. These are $50 a piece. Large malachite specimens. $50 each, down from $80. We have needle spray selenite. $10 each. These are really, really cool. They've got those selenite needles. You have to be careful handling these because they can get stuck in your fingers. I have larger ones, slightly larger ones here. We're doing these at $12 each. And then we're going over here. We have barite, galena, and cerussite together in one stone. These are larger ones. We have some smaller ones somewhere of these too. We'll get to them. But these are the larger ones. These are $25 each. And these are really, really pretty. I particularly love these darker ones. So those are $25 each if you're interested in any of those. We have fossilized horn coral. These are $6 each. Fossilized horn coral. And I'm not going to show you all everything tonight. We have malachite. This is the smaller malachite specimens. $10 each for the smaller ones. We have various ammonites. So these are some of the more rough ammonites. And those are $10 each from Somerset, England, from the lower Jurassic period. These are the septarian cores. So septarian stone usually has a yellow core. These are calcite, and it has a darker mass around it. These are just the cores, which is kind of really cool because you never I don't, at least I have not seen them generally separated like this. So these are $10 each, kind of a little special, I think. These are sand dollars, fossilized sand dollars from California. Those are $5 each. Botryoidal chalcedony from Utah. And I love these. I think they're really cool. If you know grape agate, this is kind of the same thing, only this is a chalcedony. These little bumps, these little, I think they're so cool. $10 each on those. We have galena, which is a type of lead ore. This is actually used to make silver. It's super cool. I'm gonna wash my hands after you touching these ones. Very cool. Those are $8 each. Here's some of the barite, galena, and cerussite in kind of smaller stones. These are $20 each. The other ones were 25. But look at that. And again, I'm going to keep saying it because you may not realize, but I cannot see comments right now. I'm still not able to see comments or how many people are watching. So thank you for being here. If you're here, I do appreciate it. This is gem silica, large pieces of gem silica. This is chrysocolla, malachite, and turquoise mixed. And these are $10 per stone here. And we have some mini fern fossils. These are $3 each, and these are from Illinois. So little fern fossils, some quartz kind of drusies, and kind of fun pieces of quartz. And those are $10 each. And then we have vanadinite here. Each one of these is $10 each. Vanadinite. This is one you don't see very often. And these are some kind of larger little pieces of vanadinite. All right. And then we're going to go back here. And we've got these wonderful ammonites that are polished. So these are cut in half and polished. So we have larger sizes and we have the smaller sizes. The larger ones are, I believe, 6. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure the larger ones are 6. I don't have that marked. And the bigger ones are 4. We have tektites, little pieces of tektite. They are between $3 and $5, depending on size and how many of them are in a little grouping. Some little tektites there. We have the selenite roses from Mexico. And the larger ones are $15. And then we have some of the smaller ones over here, which are $8 each. And then we have $6 a pair if you want a pair of the polished ammonites from Morocco. These were cut in half and the pairs were saved. So they actually are the pairs that would have come together. And the outsides, the exteriors are still rough, but the insides have been polished up for you. And then we have azurite and malachite. Some beautiful azurite and malachite specimens. And again, I'm going to say it again. I'm sorry, I can't see comments. If you're commenting, thank you. Please be nice in the comments. And we promote niceness here. And yeah, if you'd like to purchase anything, send us the descriptions, the names I'm giving you, and the price will help because sometimes we have a small, medium, large sizes. So the name, the price, and the description, and send that to us in our email, info@allegorygallery.com. We have larger, these just jumped to $20 for some of the larger pieces of the azurite and malachite. Look at that azurite just glistening. I really love, I love this one. I took this one out to take a picture of today, and this one. Sorry, my camera has to jump to refocus. We have the geode balls that you can crack to open. So kids love these. They're $2 each. We also have fern fossils here from Illinois. You get the pair of these. They're $10 a pair. And so we have those available. We have these little land snails. These are cute little land snails. I think these are like $2 each. These cute little land snails, fossilized. We have some of these ammonites. Some of these are nice, really nice ammonites. These are $30 each. We have these really well priced, $30 each. This is a beauty here, depending on what kind you like. Very, very beautiful. I think these are actually, if you wanted the set, I think these are actually the pair. We're selling them individually, but those are available. We have polished barite here. So this is barite from Utah that has a polished edge. Each one of these has at least one polished edge to it. And then the rest is rough. We have lots and lots of citrine and some quartz and amethyst pieces. These are $18 each. This citrine is $4, by the way. We have larger sizes over here that are $8. And then I even have over here, I have smaller ones that are $3. So that's why I say if you're going to send a description, please give us the price that you're looking at. We have over here rubellite tourmaline, or rubellite tourmaline in quartz. So you can see this beautiful rubellite tourmaline embedded in the quartz. These are larger ones at $15, and we have small ones like this for $6. Has some nice tourmaline content in there. That one doesn't have much. This one has nice tourmaline. These are, you got to be a little picky choosy on these. And then up here we have crinoid stems. Crinoid stems. And these are ocean creatures. They embed themselves in the bottom of the ocean. They send up these kind of tentacles that are kind of like flowers coming up, and they filter things out of the water. These are the fossilized tentacles they send up. And I'm using those words very loosely. I am not a geologist, but these ones are polished on one end. So all the ones in this box are polished on one end. There it is. And these are approximately $5 each. We have ones that look like this that are more of an orangey color, and those are $2 each. We have ones that are more of the base or limb splitting of the stems in here. And those ones are, I think, $4 a piece. We have these ones. These are $3 a piece. We have a lot of crinoid stems of all different kinds. There's some smaller ones, again, $2 each. So you want a whole flat of those? Buy a whole flat. Take a whole flat away from me, please. We got a bunch of those. I think the idea was we were going to, at one point, create a silver cap for these or a copper cap and turn them into pendants. Still might do that, but we haven't done that yet. This is aragonite from West Virginia. And these are really awesome crystal formations. And these are $25 each. Aragonite. And then we have turtle shell fragments. So these are fossilized turtle shell fragments. And we have large sizes, which are $6. And we have the small sizes, which are 3. We have a little mosasaur tooth here. We've had a few of these. You may have seen them as I walked around. This one's $7. This is the smallest one. We have more fern fossils from Illinois, $5 each on these. And then we have some nice, larger amethyst, juicier drusies. These are $64 each. And we have 3 of these. So it depends which style you like. If you want any of those. Some people like these kind of bigger crystals. Some people like they're almost like a fuzzy, like a little crystal. Or like this kind of formation. So $64 each on those. We have these hand carved stones. These are 22 for the large and 16 for the small. And let's see here. We have some calcite. Calcite from Mexico. Some kind of these beautiful crystals. And again, if you're watching, sorry, I can't see comments because StreamYard isn't showing me comments. So if you're saying anything, I'm not ignoring you. Normally, we love to chat with y'all, but I'm going through this fast because my phone is also dying. So we're doing this fast today. Normally, our lives are like 2 or 3 hours long each night. This is blue petrified wood. So this is super cool. It comes in small, which these are $4 each. You have a medium size. That one's not so blue. There's a bluer one. That's $8. And then the big ones underneath are really nice and blue. And those are $10. Blue petrified wood. We have more of these drusies as the kind of more flat pieces of amethyst. And again, different kinds of formations. Come on, camera. There we go. So we have those. Those are $24 each. We have highly fluorescent fluorite. You need a special black light to see the highly fluorescent part of these. But these are really nice fluorite crystals, and they do glow kind of a light green color under the correct black light. I do have one here, but it's not dark enough for me to show you, and I'm one-handed. So maybe I'll try and get some pictures of that. Those are from Utah as well. Here's the crocoite from Tasmania. These are nice chunky pieces of crocoite. See those little orange crocoite crystals on there. And these are $30 each. We have those. And we have the mini crocoites at $10 each over here. These ones are hard to ship. These are one of the ones that I was talking about if you were tuning in yesterday. The matrix that these grow on, I'm not sure what it is, but it's kind of fragile. And these little crystals are kind of fragile. So these are harder to ship, but we'll give it our best if you want any of those. I also have a medium size up here. So these are $20 each for the medium size stones of crocoite from Tasmania, Australia. And we have the fairy stones, chert concretions, also called a goddess stone from Morocco. These are $15 each. So we have a few of those. And we also have these. I was talking about these. These are I found the black tourmaline pyramids. So we have some black tourmaline pyramids. These are $12 each. Beautiful black tourmaline. Of course, I'm turning them white because I just touched the chert concretions. And that's it. That's not it, but that's a quick tour. We have many other things along the wall over here. I have more ammonites up front, but it's been a long day and my phone is dying pretty quickly right now. I'm into the end of the day. So thank you for tuning in. If you saw anything you like, send me an email, take a screenshot if you want to, send an email, or just give me a description, price, name of what you're looking for, and the quantity of how many of those you want. And I can work up an invoice for you. I'll have to be doing that tomorrow because I'm getting out of here tonight. I'm gonna head home before it gets too cold. It's pretty frigid. I was up early this morning. It was -3 when I was packing up the car and unloading the car. It was like 11 degrees a little bit ago, so it warmed up a little bit. Thankful for that though. But yeah, if you want anything, let me know. Send me an email. And again, sorry if I am ignoring all comments because I can't see any of them. So I hope y'all are having a great day. And we will see you back here, if not before on Monday, but I might come in at some other points in the weekend, especially if there are any questions or people want to see more stuff. All right. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing weekend. Stay strong out there, stay healthy, stay kind, and we'll see you back here, if not before, on Monday. Bye, everybody.